Let's say hypothetically, there's two guys who have the exact identical day. Same exact day, right? Same problems, same stress, same traffic, same everything. But one person goes to bed miserable, the other one goes to bed genuinely happy and grateful. Why do you think that is? It's because the guy who had the miserable day was so fixated on the negative. He was worried about, thinking about the past, he was thinking about the future, he was thinking about, the traffic and oh, of course there's traffic and my coffee didn't really taste that good and, oh, yup, I have to, stay late, right? I got, stay 30 minutes late for work. And so he's collecting all this evidence that supports his belief that his day is just set to fail. It's, who cares? Why even bother? Why even get stuff done today? Like genuinely, it's just one of those days, right? But then the other person, how does it that he had the exact same day, but he goes to bed happy? It's because he changes his perspective. So same exact day, same circumstances, but he says, you know what? Let me compare my exact situation with someone who has 20 times harder of a life than me. And it doesn't have to be someone that personally. It could be through online, through a book, a movie, whatever it is. But you gotta pick someone and compare your life to somebody who's literally has it way worse than you do and still overcame what they were going through. And so once you do this, you get flooded with this feeling of gratitude. And so this happened with me where, you get this feeling of gratitude where you start realizing, I don't realize how good I truly have it. I'm able to eat food, that you can make in less than 15 minutes. I have water that I can shower with and clean myself. A lot of these people don't have this stuff when you really think about it. I have internet, I have Wi-Fi, I have, my friends and family, I have my health, my close friends, my family, my circle, all these things to be grateful about. And all of a sudden, you bring the power back to yourself and realize, damn, I don't realize how good I truly have it. And this is exactly what happened with me today. Today, it was just one of those days. I genuinely felt so low mentally. I was exhausted. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to work out. I was procrastinating everything. I procrastinated all my content. I was supposed to have a call with this guy who wanted to join the program or was thinking about it. And I was procrastinating it so bad because of how I felt mentally that literally up until like 7 p.m. I hadn't done anything all day. I decided to take my own advice and change my perspective and say, you know what? How bad is my situation? Am I really complaining over these little things right now? I was just focused on all these little negative things in my day. And I said, you know what? Let me change my perspective. I felt a lot more grateful and I said, you know what? Let's do it. I hit the workout. I did not want to do it at all. And that's a part of it too. You have to show up even when you don't feel like it, right? But this helps a lot when you change your perspective. So I hit my workout, end up having a really good workout. I hit a PR on lat pull down, did 200 pounds. That's the most I've ever done in my life. 200-pound lat pull down. I ended up doing my content. I hit, 7 stories. I did 3 head talking stories, all these things. I'm loving it. I'm posting, I'm doing these things. I end up actually watching the fights, the MMA fights. I had a cheeseburger, I had a good time with my girlfriend, my family, and I end up getting on that call that I was procrastinating. Boom, I signed a new client for the next 6 months, all because I decided to change my own perception. And that's the beautiful thing about all of this is that we don't experience life, we experience the life that we perceive. And the beautiful thing is that we get to change it. We change our perception, our own lens. So you can choose to look at life through a negative lens or through a positive lens. And so it's genuinely crazy how nothing physically changed in my life today, but mentally I decided to change my perspective and boom, I completely changed my day. It literally looked like I was gonna have a miserable day, like the thing I was talking about. 2 guys, same thing, right? I was looking like I was gonna have a horrible day. It was like 7 p.m. I had nothing done. I don't even check my steps, so I'm at over 15,000 steps today. Did my content, did my calls. It's 1:33 a.m. right now, and I'm pumping out content because I'm genuinely so grateful, and I want to share this with you guys, and I'm so passionate about it. And to make you guys understand this even further, it's like, imagine you're watching a game, it's your favorite team, you love the Seahawks, 49ers, whatever it is, and they win the game, and one guy, he's still complaining. He's like, oh my God, like, of course our quarterback had to throw 3 interceptions and Who's to know what happens the next game, right? They're just so focused on the negative that went wrong in that game. But the other guy, he's so hype. He drinks on me. He's having fun. He's celebrating with his friends, his family. He's literally so pumped because his team won. And so both guys, same exact game, same everything, same favorite team, completely different experience. And so this was a shorter video, but literally this is probably the best video I've made because it's so personal, it's so real, and this is true stuff that I talk about. This is stuff I've studied. How to change your paradigm, how to change your perception, change the lens that you view life. I remember seeing this video, years ago that completely changed everything for me. It was a paradigm shift. I literally had never heard about this stuff, about how you can like change the way you experience things, and I was like, what? And I remember it just completely shifted everything in the way I view things. And I always try to, when I'm having low moments like today, look back and say, you know what, let me change my perspective. How bad do I truly have it? Because the people that are in way worse circumstances, that have done things that are, far better than the things that you're trying to achieve. And it's not like to compare to say, oh, I feel good about myself now that this guy's having something miserable going on in his life. It's like, no, you got to take what they have and be like, wow, I don't realize how good I truly have it. And so do this, really do this, try it out. If you've watched this whole video, I know it's not the longest video, but if you've stayed and watched this entire video, obviously you resonate with it, so give it a try. Try changing your perspective whenever you're feeling really low mentally.